Hello everyone, this is another video of our 10 days of junk mail envelope projects together with Starving Emma and Bonny and Clive, and I will add their links below so you can watch what they are creating in their 10 days. For my project today would be making these cards, I guess you would call it. It's not really a tag, it's uh, I don't know. I would call it a card. So it's again using these windows that are on these business envelopes. So I have plenty of them, and I like to play around with the ideas what to do with those windows. So these cards, I was inspired by. I think her YouTube name is Junk Journal Joy. It's an Italian lady, and she was creating tags from only acetate and a little bit of paper and adding some stamping into it. So I really like that idea to implement it in using these envelope acetates here. So this one, it's a stamp of the sunflower. This one is actually my, oops, sorry. This one is actually my drawing and handwriting. Not really nice, but it's not supposed to be readable anyway. So you can write what you want, you can draw what you want. So something that you want to add there. So let's quickly show you how I made it. I have here two envelopes ready that have probably exactly the same size of these windows. You could keep also this other part, and you can create the window here and still keep this flap to use in a journal, yeah, to add it to your inserts, to your signature, so you can still use this flap and have this here. So you could do that and cover this with what I am going to do actually, to cover it with some other scrapbook paper or something else. So that's also an option what you could do, and maybe I will actually do that. I am going to make my drawing or do my own drawing here, no stamping. So first I pre-draw on a blank piece of scrap paper or envelope the image. Then I put the window, acetate window over it, and I just follow the lines. So it's much easier that way to pre-draw it. There we go. I hope it dries fast enough there. So we have a drawing. Now I will add in the corners glue there pieces of text here. Here I am just adding the little scraps of paper around the image and just looking if the way it is, if I like it, where to add more or stop actually adding. Now when you have all painted, stamped, glued, whatever you like, you can just add the other page on the top of that. I don't go too close to the edge with wet glue because I already had that issue with the previous one that I was working on. A lot of glue soaked in between the acetates, and it eventually dried clear. So okay, dried clear, but there are like these glue residues at the edges, and I am just being maybe too perfectionist about it, but I was not happy about having it there. So I am trying now to be more careful going to the edge here. You can pre-paint the paper, of course. You don't need to use white if you want. You can paint it before, or maybe you could even paint it now after to give it whatever color you want. And I did it on this one that I actually used just ink pads, and I ran because they are drying out, so I ran with ink pads and I did stamping on it. So I created my own kind of paper, but I feel like it's taking too much attention, and this doesn't seem to be like a focal point anymore. Maybe I was thinking to give it like a darker frame so it would more stand out, because this way I feel like the background is stronger than the image and it loses its focal point view. So I will see if I can succeed with this one. Here I am outlining the image, just some kind of doodling. I think I'm just making there a line, and the edge I cut in not a straight form, so I gave it a different form. Here I added a picture from the magazine to cover the letters or the address that was on the envelope, and leftover of that image I'm using to the other side to create some kind of decoration or embellishment. So this is what I was talking about. You see the glue is coming out here and here. Well, it will eventually dry clear, but you will have like leftovers, let's say. The dried, you will see the dried area, but yeah, it may probably not bug anybody, just me. So I continue here just darkening the edges of the paper to outline it a little bit more, and just adding some lace or more lace, embellish the pages a little bit more to the plan that actually this will be added into a journal, Halloween journal that I'm planning to still make. So this is just finishing some embellishment and darkening the white parts. I think I will still do that. Darken the page a little bit from the white, and adding washi tape to strength, to give a little bit more strength to the edge where actually the signature thread will come through. So now I'm done. This is the result that I have made. It's a little bit grungy. That was, I just wanted to show you how I was making these. So you can stamp the image, you can make a drawing, so you can make a card as I have made here. So yeah. Or you can keep the other flap, so you can add this into your journal. So whatever you create, you can add it into your journal. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.